They step into the octagon. They stare at each other down. They know this is the last time they will ever see each other before that cage door locks and the fight begins. It's them against the world. But right now, it's also them against them. This is the final face-off. This is where warriors are made. In the blink of an eye, everything changes. Two men enter, one will leave. This is the calm before the storm. This is where heart rates increase and adrenaline pumps in. But what's going on behind those eyes? What are they thinking? What do they see when they look in each other's eyes? Are they searching for a weakness? Are they seeing the best version of themselves? Are they ready to unleash hell? This is the calm before the storm. This is the final face-off. He looks at his opponent. He doesn't know what's going on inside that man's head. Is he scared? Does he have any idea what's about to happen to him? He knows one thing, though. He won't back down. He will stand and deliver. He will bring the pain. And when it's all said and done, he will be the only one left standing. They stare at each other. In slow motion, they circle each other like two gladiators, sizing each other up, looking for the advantage. But the most important thing is what they're not saying. There's no trash talk. They don't need it. There's no intimidation needed. They both know what's at stake. Both know what's expected of them. This is it. This is their moment. The bell rings. The cage door closes. The roar of the crowd is deafening, but above it all, he hears his corner. His team's going crazy. They're screaming at the top of their lungs, trying to get his attention. They want him to hear them, want him to listen to their game plan, but he can't. All he can think about is what's just happened, that last face-off. That was the calm before the storm. Now the storm has arrived, and it's time to weather it. He looks at his opponent. He doesn't recognize him anymore. He sees a monster. He sees a force of nature. He sees someone who means him harm, but he also sees someone who's afraid. And in that moment, he knows he has the advantage. He knows he can beat this guy. The first round starts. They dance around each other. They feel each other out. Neither one wants to make the first move. They're both waiting for the other to make a mistake. And if he could just get inside that man's head, he would tell him that he's already beaten. He would tell him that he doesn't stand a chance. But he doesn't. And so they keep fighting. They keep dancing around each other. They keep looking for an opening. But he knows he has the advantage. He can sense it. He can feel it. It's all in how they look at each other. It's all in what they don't say. It's all in the silence. Because in the silence, he hears the screams of his corner. He hears them telling him to go for it. He hears them telling him to take control. And he does. He takes control. He becomes the aggressor. Becomes the one who dictates the pace. And as he does, he sees the doubt in his opponent's eyes. He sees the fear. He knows he's won. Before the first round ends, he lets go of a flurry of punches. His opponent falls. He gets up. But he knows he's hurt him. He knows he's broken him. And when the round ends, he can hear his corner. They're going wild. They're jumping up and down. They're high-fiving each other. They know their guy has this fight won, and he does. He knows it. In the second round, he comes out swinging. He's aggressive. He's in control. He's got a fire in his belly, and his opponent, he's trying to keep up. He's trying to stay in the fight, but he can tell he's beaten. He can tell he's outclassed. He can tell he's outgunned. And with every punch he throws, with every kick he throws, with every knee he throws, he's getting closer and closer to victory. And then it happens. In the blink of an eye, he connects with a spinning wheel kick. His opponent falls. He tries to get up, but it's too late. The referee steps in and waves it off. What? And as the crowd roars, he knows he's won. He knows he's victorious. He knows he's the better fighter. But it wasn't just about the fight. It was about what happened before the fight. It was about that last face-off. It was about what went on inside their heads. It was about what they saw in each other's eyes. It was about the silence. Because in the silence, he heard his corner. In the silence, he knew he had the advantage. In the silence, he knew he was going to win. Because this is the quiet moment just before the war begins. This is the story of two warriors who prepare for battle. They stare each other down, sizing each other up, looking for any last-minute sign of fear or doubt. One warrior wears a black shirt, the other a red. Their eyes meet and the intensity is palpable. They're locked in a battle of wills, a war of nerves. The crowd is roaring, the world is watching. This is the calm before the storm. This is the final face-off. The bell rings, the cage door closes. The roar of the crowd is deafening, but above it all, he hears his corner. Now they're going crazy, screaming at the top of their lungs, trying to get his attention. They want him to hear them. They want him to listen to their game plan. But he can't. All he can think about is what's just happened, that last face-off. That was the calm before the storm. Now the storm has arrived, and it's time to weather it. He looks at his opponent. He doesn't recognize him anymore. He sees a monster. He sees a force of nature. He sees someone who means him harm, but he also sees someone who's afraid. In that moment, he knows he has the advantage. He knows he can beat this guy. The first round starts. They dance around each other. They feel each other out. Neither one wants to make the first move. They're both waiting for the other to make a mistake. And if he could just get inside that man's head, he would tell him that he's already beaten. He would tell him that he doesn't stand a chance. But he doesn't. And so they keep fighting, keep dancing around each other. They keep looking for an opening. But he knows he has the advantage. He can sense it, can feel it. It's all in how they look at each other. It's all in what they don't say. It's all in the silence. Because in the silence, he hears the screams of his corner. He hears them telling him to go for it. Hears them telling him to take control. And he does. He takes control, becomes the aggressor. He becomes the one who dictates the pace. And as he does, he sees the doubt in his opponent's eyes. He sees the fear, and he knows he's won. Before the first round ends, he lets go of a flurry of punches. His opponent falls. He gets up, but he knows he's hurt him. He knows he's broken him. And when the round ends, he can hear his corner. They're going wild. They're jumping up and down. They're high-fiving each other. They know their guy has this fight won, and he does. He knows it. In the second round, he comes out swinging. He's aggressive. He's in control. He's got a fire in his belly. And his opponent, he's trying to keep up. He's trying to stay in the fight. But he can tell he's beaten. He can tell he's outclassed. He can tell he's outgunned. And with every punch he throws, with every kick he throws, with every knee he throws, he's getting closer and closer to victory. And then it happens. In the blink of an eye, he connects with a spinning wheel kick. His opponent falls. He tries to get up, but it's too late. The referee steps in and waves it off. And as the crowd roars, he knows he's won. He knows he's victorious. He knows he's the better fighter. But it wasn't just about the fight. It was about what happened before the fight. It was about that last face-off. It was about what went on inside their heads. It was about what they saw in each other's eyes. It was about the silence. Because in the silence, he heard his corner. In the silence, he knew he had the advantage. In the silence, he knew he was going to win. This is the quiet moment just before the war begins.